Welcome back, everyone. We have just finished up talking to Fador and are about to go back into the woods.
Could we have found this without Fador? I'm going to guess the answer is probably a no.
You might have been, but you would have had to have one hell of a survival.
And known what we were looking for, probably. Which we didn't.
Also, the first survival check you guys rolled to navigate was bad.
I don't know what you're talking about. We always roll awesome.
I
got a 17.
No, the first one you got, that was to find out if you ended up back where you started. He rolled a 7. Banner rolled a 7 to navigate originally.
No, well, I rolled a 7, and then she rolled a 17 originally.
Yeah.
That still wouldn't have been high enough. You would have had to get that. You would have had to get 20.
It's a god's love shack.
I mean, it's probably not hidden, like, super well in the godly realm, but it's probably held, in this godly realm of his, but it's probably hidden well enough.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be something you stumble across.
We could have stumbled. We're good stumblers.
Yes, but it's not supposed to be. Is the point. Anyway, so are you doing anything in preparations? Or are you going directly there?
I mean,
I guess we need to. Are we going to there first before we speak to the mayor?
well, we gotta tell him what's going on because he's stupid and doesn't know what's going on.
So we debrief the mayor about the
mayor's
split
been-
god and how she's evil and wants to kill everybody and the barrier's breaking
I
down
mean, he's
and
right
then we leave.
upstairs. We just walk upstairs on our way out. We're like, yeah, mayor, we're gonna go and save the realm. Everything's gonna go to hell. Be prepared to push his button. And we walk out.
Mhm.
Obviously a better explanation, but...
Yeah.
No, that sounds about right.
We just unload. Unload all over the mayor.
Ew.
Hey, man, you asked. So yeah, we'll go upstairs and we'll just relay to the mayor what's going on. That actually, I don't think he needs to know about the split gods, but that Fador is injured and he has a plan, and he has us. Our plan is very dangerous. And that we can. There's one of two options, because the third option is not a possibility. Let him die is just dumb, because then we all fucking die. So I just tell him to I'll tell him that our plan is to go into the realm and try to get a cure for him, and we might not come back, and if we don't come back, power up the device to strengthen the tools.
Yeah, because the barrier's weakened and the people are invading.
Yeah.
And this thing will charge up the barrier.
He goes, well, I wish you all luck.
We'll let you know when we finally are departing. We have to figure out the way to get everything of his working first. And if it takes a little time, we don't want you to be on the clock when we are yet to depart.
I mean, we didn't actually give, we didn't actually give him a time frame yet. I don't know what, we gotta decide on a time frame.
We'll figure it out and let you know the exact nature of our mission once we get everything together and prepare for it.
I wish you luck.
Yes. Thank you.
Fedor's blessings stay with you.
I'm probably gonna need it.
After we leave, I will go to Rimbi. I would like for perhaps us all also to keep an eye out for material.
After we live.
After we live. But if we go there and we are looking for a way to save Fador, I would also like, and think it would probably be prudent for us to look for materials you could use to change the portal device. If things go horribly wrong, and we can still come back home here, that might be our only option. And
Or
escape
just, you know,
somewhere.
any other place, because this place kind of sucks.
That's what I
We
mean.
have to come back.
What's
we
what I
have
mean.
to come back.
We would
be
come
honest.
back here and figure out a way to take everyone to somewhere else.
I understand. Yep, we'll have to evacuate to somewhere else.
So I think we should at least be prepared to do that and look for stuff that could help us do that.
If that becomes an option. I mean, you're talking about planar stuff. That's all over Rimbi's head right now. But in time, maybe.
We'll just have to see
I
what
think
we
the basic
find.
concept is easy, but the practicality and the action of doing it is a different story.
Yes. Okay. Well, are you heading back into the woods now?
Sure.
Gonna go to grandmother's house.
We all rested.
I thought it was
and shit,
Grandpa's
so we should be
creepy cabin in the woods.
Oh, I hope not.
Grandpa Fedor's creepy woods cabin.
I'm watching you.
From under your floorboards, son.
Oh, yeah. It's been a couple days, so yeah.
God.
good. Yeah, it's been a couple of days. So we should recover our stuff, like our energy and stuff.
Yes.
If anybody had used anything, except for me, because I tried to heal the god, which didn't do anything.
Well,
Yay.
is there anything in town you want to do before leaving?
Travel food, I guess, in case we're out there for a long time.
I'll write a note to my mother and my dad, and I'll include obviously my brother in it and all that stuff. Like if he wants to say anything. But it would just be pretty much saying that we're going on a mission, on our favorite rocket ship, going through the skies. No, but we're going on a mission, and we're not sure if we're coming back, and I don't want her. I wasn't able to tell them in person, but know that we're doing this for the best of everybody in town. And I'll just leave the note. Actually, I'll give it to somebody to have it delivered tomorrow morning,
I would like
so that I'm not in town at all before she shows up and throws that oranges at me.
I would like to go to the head of the barracks. I'm not going to tell him a lot, but I'm going to tell him that we figured out a way to go to where these creatures that have been attacking have been coming from. The thing is, there might be a way to permanently stop them from coming in, but there's intrinsic problems with the protections that prevent them. That if we activate it, we're basically cutting ourselves off from fixing why this protection stopped in the first place. And we're going to try to fix it, but we might not come back. We're going to give the mayor the way to strengthen the protections against these creatures again. So if we don't return with a way to prevent them outright, at least the magic and blessings of Fador that prevented them from coming in the first place will remain for a time being. For probably many generations.
Oh, Sindra has to go talk to her family and
But
be like,
you-
"I'm leaving."
I
Oh no!
I want to make sure that you know that until this happens, more of these things might come, and to be ready for them.
Thank you. We will keep an eye out.
Yes,
We will stay vigilant.
please do. I would have liked to have just repaired the barrier, but as someone that is nearly ageless, I know that it would be putting a band-aid on a broken leg. If
Indeed.
the great blessings that Fedor has given upon us will not work the way they used to, so we must travel. And our consultation with the Divine has given us this. We've dived into depths of this place, and learned things about the nature of the Divine and the world around us that are interesting. But it makes me miss the days which I didn't know it.
Understood, old friend. Be safe.
And you too. I'm gonna probably just go home and pack up my stuff and wait at the edge of the town until they're all ready.
Stuff? You're wearing the stuff that you own.
I got a backpack full of some items.
That's it.
That's all my stuff in the world.
Does Wrekyur hang up a "We'll be back" sign on the on the blacksmith?
he hangs up a. Oh no, Wrekyur, yeah.
Closed for reasons.
Close because the guy Fador is dying.
Yeah.
Closed for burial repairs.
Also, tip you're muted if you didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was being yelled at earlier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just pretty much hang up a sign and be like, nah, gonna be in business for a while. Nothing else is needed, really.
Yeah.
By the way, kiss your family goodnight. You know?
Yeah, Syndra's like close to her parents, like she lives with them and they're not crazy about scurvy and stuff. It'd be really sad. We don't want to talk about what's gonna happen there. Be like, yeah, we're gonna leave and we might not come back and the world might end. Which is why I have to go. I'm sorry. It's awful.
Did we talk to them about evacuation?
Not at all. But since we don't have an option of it right now, I didn't think we would until we could actually maybe find some stuff that would make that an option. Maybe we should tell the mayor about it at least.
Oh,
I think we were gonna
that's
mess
part
with
of what
the-
we. That's part of what we explained to the mayor earlier.
Yeah. That if we can't find a way to save Fador, we'll find a way to get us everyone from town to somewhere else, so that at least we will all survive.
Try and make a portal somewhere else if possible.
Yep.
And then to the portal.
To Fedor's Love Shack.
Baby Love Shack, baby, yeah.
The Love Shack, it's a little old place where gnomes get their freak on.
I mean, we just get
God.
together and that happens. So.
Yeah, it turns out gnomes are actually the kinkiest D&D race. It's just no one ever plays them, so...
I play gnomes.
That explains a
Freaky.
lot.
It really does explain a lot.
Anyway. So you gather up everything you're trying to get, you leave your notes, and head back off into the woods. This time, following the exact steps that it tells you, you do get past the woods into a barren field.
Do we go
Like
up,
legit
up,
barren,
down,
like
left?
just dirt and rock?
Yeah. It almost looks like there was like everything was burnt at some point.
And in 2,000 years, it still doesn't grow back.
You do see off in the distance a very odd shaped building made out of materials you don't recognize.
Most likely where we're going then.
Yeah, you're continue towards it. As you approach it, it seems to be made out of stone, just not any kind of stone that you've ever seen before. It's white and smooth to the touch.
Is there a door anywhere?
It's bone stone.
So it's a stone giant, and these are his bones?
There is a metal door
Got it.
on the east side.
We go to open it. Like, We're going in.
Yeah.
That's our end goal. So I mean,
It is locked.
of course.
Does the key that I had to go down into the Fedor's workshop open this as well?
Yes.
Hey, we go in.
Yes. You get inside. It is well for the two people who don't have dark vision. It is completely dark in here.
Look for a panel.
There does seem to be a panel, and when you flip the switch, nothing seems to happen.
I'll light a torch. I'm just gonna have a torch up already.
Yeah, I was like, I think I can do a spell. I don't know, just like fire.
Yeah. Okay, so you walk around. You do find a central room, and you do see a place that looks familiar to where to put a power unit.
Well, here we go. I'll put it in. Go power unit.
As soon as you do, all the lights turn on in the building.
Do we get that annoying hum? The
fluorescent hum or whatever?
Yes.
That's...
seems very inefficient.
Does I know what LEDs?
A few minutes later, the screens, you see light coming from these glass cases.
I swear, if this turns into Spelljammer, I'm quitting. I walk over and I tap these glass tubes, filled with some type of gas that's being electrified. And I tap on it and I go, hello? Anyone in there? I know what TV is.
When you tap on the screen, you see something appear on it, and it says 100% power.
Okay. There's 100 and a weird symbol.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming this is just like it's saying the room is 100%.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around. I mean, like, what else is in this room besides these screens? Is that it? Is it just like a small room with screens in it?
There are chairs. The screens are on like a desk kind of format.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two sets. One on the right side of the room, one on the left side of the room.
Can I move the chairs around so they're in a different organization?
Yeah, they actually are on wheels.
So they were CIA, now they're FBI. They switched organizations. I go look at the other screen then.
That one says 100%. Well, same thing, 100% power. There are screens next to both of these.
Mm-hmm.
They currently aren't displaying anything, but there is a glow coming from them.
What happens when we just touch them? Like poke them?
All of a sudden, information comes up.
Ooh. Mm.
The one on the left says protection 5%. Power.
Is this really going to be a left or right choice? This is like a Paragon and a Renegade choice. On the opposite side of the room is going to say teleportation device on or off. And then... Alright.
It's Mass Effect 3 ending all over again.
I'll touch the right side.
Choose how the universe
decide.
ends. Which
Portal. It does actually say portal.
Mm-hmm.
Current state off.
Both are.
So I hit on. If there's a button that says on for the portal, I hit that because that's what we chose to do.
There are also instructions on the back of the
I'm gonna take
map.
a look at the back of the map and look at the instructions.
Yeah, I'm sure hitting
Yes.
portal max will make it maxed.
I'm not gonna max it out.
Max.
I'm gonna see like if we can get it to like 70% instead of 5.
In the instructions, it does say that on how to that you do not need 100% power to transport. You need at least 75%.
Okay,
To teleport.
Yes.
then we'll put 75 on teleporting and 25 onto shields. So at least shields are at 30% instead of 5.
It's Star Trek now.
It's fucking Space Jammer. We're going to Space Jammer. We're gonna fight Illithid's pirates. That's what we're gonna do. The Beholder army, the Beholder
We're whalers of
Empire.
the sea.
We're whalers into space.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not as good as it's not whalers on the moon.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what happens when we power the portal?
You see a purple swirl appear in this circle.
It's Stargate. Like,
Close the iris.
does it have like cool things that it's like spinning on the outside and it locks, and it
Nope,
spins
it's
the
just
other way and it locks?
A
Is it
big
just-
purple swirl.
Okay. Well, we have a job to do, and I just walk through.
I'll follow Rimbi.
Yeah, I'm right behind Rimbi.
Once I make sure, like it's 25% and 75%.
He puts up to 70. He puts it all on the shields. As soon
Bye
as he
guys.
walks
I'm
out.
staying here. I'm immortal.
Once I make sure that the barrier's at least at that 30%, and then like
No.
we've added 100% into everything. It's what 25, 75 should be. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it'd be like 30 because it was at 5%.
No, it was at 5%. The battery is only 100%, right?
Okay. So it's like we're switching out a 5% battery
75.
with a 100%
Yeah.
battery. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
25 and 75. I'll make sure everything is
Keep
like
that
that.
5% battery.
Yes, actually, yes.
Does it look
Yeah.
like after they left? Does it look like there's anything else in here, like any kind of tools or anything?
No. Other than that, it seems sparse.
It's
Okay.
a command room, man. It's a command.
I
center.
guess since I'll turn to whoever's left and be like, "Shall we go then?"
I mean, if it was actual battery that you took out and no one touched it, Cinder would have taken it.
I mean,
just
was
so
there
that.
an actual battery there? That
Like
the one
what?
I took out, because it wasn't described as a battery. It was in there.
Yeah, it's a power cell.
Okay, so I have the old one in the bag of holding. I'll just put that in there, because just in case we could charge it somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Now I have an extra.
You know, and then I could become a god. Maybe I could just have to shove this inside of Fador. Well,
Yeah, right in his
light.
open guts.
Yeah,
We'll cut
and, like
open
the
the-
light powers it.
We'll cut open the lady god and we'll shove her full of batteries.
But she seems actually cool. She just wants the book that we just brought into her domain, by the way.
It's fine. We just need a second bag of holding. No, it's fine. All we need is a second bag of holding. We put your bag of holding in that bag of holding, and it disintegrates everything within it.
It doesn't disintegrate. It throws it in the astral sea. Does not disintegrate.
Oh, well, okay. Well, it's gone. Unless she can go to the astral sea,
She can jump planes already. I wouldn't see why she couldn't.
but it might only be these two. Because Fedora's like, I can only go between these two.
Guys,
So
we just
why would-
brought the book into her domain. It's in the bag of holding.
Yeah, but that's not a thing. It's in a different
That-
plane currently.
Just turn
It's,
the bag
it's
of
not
holding down.
literally here. It's in a bag, which is in a different plane, and you have the bag.
But it's still in, like, it's a
Right.
pocket dimension in this dimension.
Right.
So it's here. It may not be present in the bag, literally, but all she has to do is turn it upside down. I got the book I've been fighting for.
How would she know it's there?
She's a god, dude.
That doesn't mean anything. Are they all knowing? Because then Fedora would wake up. Ah, I see. I have read all of your minds. I know exactly what's happening. There's no
No,
need
no,
to talk. Here's the
Omniscience
thing.
doesn't. You don't have to be omniscious to know things. Like you can know extra things without being omniscient. But anyways, it's still in. It's one step closer to her hands.
Yeah.
It's all Wrekyur's fault, damn it.
Yeah, well.
All I need to do is answer questions.
Excuse me?
Anyway, I'll go through then too.
Hey, we're in a different place.
I can tell follow banner.
Did we just enter the Empire's spaceship?
I mean, possibly.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
the Death Star. We're in the Death Star.
Yep. Where are we at? Well, I'll wait for him.
Give me a second.
This also looks really small.
Well, problem is I gotta align everything. I'm still trying to figure out how to.
What? You gotta figure out how to make it bigger?
No patches.
Oh,
Size of the
geez.
whole fucking hallway. Fucking out of the hallway.
Screech.
Well, no, I need to figure out how to actually align a grid problem.
You can just like drag it bigger for now, right? I mean, if they're two wide hallways.
It's all different tiles, is the problem.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. That won't work.
Yeah. I haven't had a chance to play around with it to figure exactly how to do this.
That's fine.
So, it at least gives you an idea what it like. The place needs a little off. Everywhere can drag themselves on.
I mean, where do we enter?
Object.
You know what this reminds me of? Imperial Assault. You guys ever played that?
Shit.
I don't know if I've played it personally, but I have seen it.
Star Wars Imperial Assault. It's a board game.
Oh,
It
not a
just
board.
reminds me a lot of that.
Maybe.
Give me a second. Where?
Can I make patches larger?
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it's only as big as the room.
Yeah, I mean, in this space, it would make him as big as the room. Pretty much, like, he'd just become a box.
He just get as big as he could and still be able to move. So he's kind of, oh, there's patches. Can we upgrade him to have wheels pop out of his feet so he can have faster movement speed?
What's he gonna skate around?
Skate cat.
It's like powered vehicles, like tires, you know?
It's a monster truck. We'll just have big giant.
I was
monster truck
thinking
wheels.
anime, because they do that for some of the mechs to make them move faster. It's like extra wheel shit they can pop out.
So, you arrive in this strange room.
Yeah, it looks really weird.
Everything's metallic.
Well, aren't we just down in a lab that was metallic?
Yes, but that one actually still had stone floors.
Wrekyur's the
place-
blacksmith.
The floor itself, the walls, everything is metal.
This would take a lot of work.
Also, you notice some of the areas are lit, some of them aren't. There's still enough lighting that it bleeds through, but not everything is completely.
Alright, so we start looking around then, right?
Well, I mean, Banner has a torch though.
I do still have a lit torch.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's enough that you guys can see.
Mhm.
Is what I'm saying. It's just there's some areas that are darkened.
Throw the torch down the hallway.
I'll just
Well, this is different.
I'll just walk down the hallway. Let's be loud.
You hear a buzz from the objects to your side, and when you look in, you see whirling blades.
Inside them?
They're
Yes.
AC units.
Interesting. Rimbi, do you have any idea what any of these things are?
No, I don't even think I can make a check on this. Like, this is...
Look, you're the closest one to an expert I have. I'm gonna ask you.
This is so far beyond anything my character. We were talking about taking Leonardo da Vinci and putting him with a smartphone and saying, "What is this?"
It's a magic box.
Rimbi should be like, I don't know. I don't know. Blades of death. Don't touch them.
They're
Maybe
like
this is
they
where
are.
they chop up their meat.
They're like contained within something, though, right?
Yes. There's screens over them.
Oh, at least they're not dangerous unless you're very small. I cast enlarge reduce, but I reduce Rimbi reduce.
I'm gonna be
The
cautious.
fresh Rimbi juice.
I'm gonna be cautious going by them, but I'm gonna head down towards the end of it.
Maybe this is where they prepare their food. I don't know. I don't know what this is. This. Oh no, this is weird.
Let's just be cautious and go forward. We decided to come here together. Let's just keep going.
Okay, so
This is
you
supposed
see
to
the
be-
hallway splits in the 3 other directions.
What's that? What's in front of us? Is that a door?
Directly in front of you is an open hall. And leading into a room.
Oh, so it leads into a room? Yeah,
Yeah,
right there.
right here.
I'll take a look with my torchlight each way and see if I can see anything. And if I don't, I'll head for the open room. Like anything that stands out.
You see, this looks like similar to the doors that were in Fador's temple, but not exactly the same.
I'm not gonna.
They seem more intricate.
I'm not gonna play around with doors right now. After the temple, I'm gonna head for this room and see what's over here.
Throw the torch at the door.
No.
You look in the room. It seems to be empty, but one of the floor plates has been removed, as you see right there.
Yeah.
And you see strange tubes, out of game wires, under the floorboard.
You can just describe everything out of game.
Yeah.
Let's not play the game where it's like a strange metallic. It's a panel. It's a metal panel. Right.
You see wires underneath.
So metal flooring and something underneath the floor. Do you think this would be under all the floor?
I mean, we could pick it up. Try to pick up the floor and see. Maybe.
Get more of these panels up.
You notice this one specifically seems to have that piece that's been removed.
Like it was purposely removed?
Yeah, like it looks like it's meant to be easily removed. You can guess the other ones might be able to be put up, but it might be harder.
I'm going to actually pick up the panel and take a look at it. And then go, Wrekyur, you're a blacksmith. You know metal. Is this just iron? Something else? In an area that seems surrounded by metal, it might be good to have an idea of what everything is.
I guess I'm gonna roll a smith tool.
Blacksmith?
Sure.
I mean, that doesn't even make sense. The blacksmith doesn't. He's not a foundry. Like he's a blacksmith.
I mean, it
Look,
could be metal.
I'm using the experts I have.
I know. I'm just saying, we are totally out of our. You just took the most intelligent person in the world from 300 years ago and put him in today's world, and he's like, I know 2 languages, and people walk by and be like, "Que se que?" like, oh, what?
It seems to be similar to iron, but much stronger.
No, I haven't seen this before. It's like iron, but better.
Let's check its corrosion
gonna...
and oxidation.
You know what? I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna take it with us for now.
Is it, okay.
Floor panel.
I'm looking at the picture. Does it have a hand, like a thing
Yes.
to pick it up in the middle?
And when you look
It's
at
a
the other,
shield.
when
It's
you
a
look on the
fucking
other,
shield, guys.
It's
when
a
you look
square
on the other,
shield.
well, when you look on the other side of it, when you look at the handle and on the other side of it, there's some. It looks like there's something pressed into it, and the handle seems to be able to be turned.
It's a shitty square shield.
It's a really crappy shield.
If
you
wrong,
break
but
that-
hard to hold on to.
Like if we break the turning device, he can have a spinning shield of death. He can spin it and then just chop people up with it.
I'm just gonna put this on my inventory.
We're all going a little
Rare
insane.
fluoride.
Square of metal, and in quotations, floor plate.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Are you trying to turn the handle at all?
No. God, no. I
Okay.
don't know what I'm doing with this thing right now. It's a tough metal. If we need a chunk of metal that's as hard as this stuff around us, that's why I have it.
Okay.
Just smash him in the face.
I
with
mean,
it.
it's a locking mechanism. It's just to put it in the ground. We know what it is.
Yes.
We know what it is.
It is.
Our
I'm just
characters.
seeing if your character is trying to figure it out, or
I'm not playing with it right now. I'm just
Okay.
taking it. I just took it for now.
So there is a hallway up, and then the door is down.
This is kind of horrifying. A bunch of like primitives walking into a modern world. Somebody's gonna be like, "You're a horrible person." We're gonna be like, "Axe to the neck." Like, what?
I mean,
just happened?
imagine a sorcerer in modern day that has real magic. I'm just gonna cause a fire to appear and burn everybody.
To them, we're just like, don't slight me. I'm punching someone in the face, and everyone else is like, I feel unsafe. We need to call the cops right now. And then that person's like, shut up, and just start beating people up. Like,
I am gonna head down towards this door and just take a look at it and see if there's any obvious way of opening it.
I mean,
You do see a panel here to your left
Okay.
with it's a green panel,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a white outline of a hand.
Shall I?
wait, how big is the hand? Because we need to. Is everyone here
Oh,
gnomes?
yeah,
Or
good
are
point.
gnomes the rare people?
There's actually two shadows of a hand. There's a smaller gnome-sized one and a larger human-sized one.
Banner, I wouldn't use your hand.
Put your hand on the panel.
You're kind of special.
I just
No.
walk up and put mine on there.
Yes. Maybe not Banner's. Banner might alarm
Access
everybody.
denied.
It's gonna be Banner, isn't it?
I don't think so. I would.
Yeah,
assume
put your hand
that
on the thing.
If he does it, it might alarm everything. He's literally the protector of Fador. He would be
Good
a known
point.
This is
entity.
Fedora's place. This is Fedora's like special.
No,
hidden
this
area.
is her realm.
Yes, this was
Right.
Fedor's hidden place in her realm, which 2,000 years ago was hidden. 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, well.
Well, I don't think it'd
Fedor
still
has-
be all put together if it wasn't.
Okay, wait a minute. If
still
Fedor
hidden.
had this level of technology and he gave us the shitty Stone Age, he's a dick. Alright, he is a dick of a god because he gave us the worst timeline. People are dying from scurvy.
People or Rimbi is dying of scurvy.
Alright, that's the end of the stream.
Game over. Everyone, everyone
Alright,
back in the
I'm
old
Tiff, I
places.
occasionally stream.
Dead
Josh, who are you? Where can we find you?
Yeah, okay. Maybe it's a good place to leave it off, Joe, and we can open the doors next time.
Well, how about this? Banner, put your hand on it.
Okay, I'll put my hand on it.
Access granted.
Well,
Now we end. That's what you
Yes.
fit. The door starts to slide up. And
Actually, it starts apart.
It spreads open.
Fedor is a
ooh,
jerk.
it's
Gives us the
Star
worst
Trek
technology.
doors. It's Star Trek doors. They're opening from side to side. It makes the same sound as Star Trek.
So where are the people operating it on this?
They're in the walls.
There's tiny pixies in the walls, and they have little pulleys and ropes, and they just.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
All right.
Just riding on treadmills.
So, we have entered a new world. We will go around. Tiv, you gave your kind of shout out.
I'm good.
Does Wrekyur have any thoughts at the moment?
What did I get myself into?
Unfunny?
Rimbi just went from being the smartest person in the world to the dumbest.
No.
Because
No.
we're here with you.
Okay.
Smartest person in our group,
Okay.
you still are.
No. Even like in the rest of the world, he's still one of the smartest people. It's just that he.
I don't
How
know
do I put
anything
it?
about this.
Is
stuff.
technologically challenged?
We're naive. We're ignorant to the world. That doesn't make us
We are
stupid. It means we
Amish.
haven't learned
We
yet.
are freaking Amish, alright?
Basically.
Magical Amish.
I have a riding panther, and people are driving by on tanks. And I'm like, what's going on? You know, it's like, oh.
What's the giant box for?
Hi, I'm Unfunnyone. You can check out my channel. That's it. I don't feel like talking about it. So, there you go.
Blaze.
Same,
/ Swift.
Find me here for Grinding Gears. Hear my voice on Fridays with 7 Days with Tantus.
And does Swift have any thoughts that you want to share?
This place tastes weird.
Oh my god, wait a minute. If he licks an electrical wire, does he get shocked or does he just taste the tinginess?
It depends if he actually does it.
I don't think you would, because you are not contacting
Actually
it.
touching it, right?
It's
Yeah.
like
We'll
sticking
have to
one of
figure out
those
what
batteries on your tongue.
Yeah.
Just
That's
tingles.
probably what it would be. It'd probably taste
So
like.
you could literally taste
and
what 10,000 volts.
Tantus, end the
without
stream
getting
before we.
recorded.
Tantus, end it.
No, we're still not done. Other people have to say stuff. Lightning, go.
I don't
Hi.
care.
I'm Lightning. I stream with Josh. We stream Monday through Thursday in the morning when we can, and that's pretty much it.
And does Syndra have any thoughts?
Syndra wants to burn the place to the ground because this is weird, and I have a feeling there's gonna be some kind of mechanical men with rapidly firing crossbows, miniaturized crossbows that we're gonna run into, and then bad stuff is gonna happen. But yeah, that's what's going on.
And Tantus?
Yes. Of course, I'm Tantus Dracovin. You can find me here very often throughout the week, mostly daily. If you're looking for RPGs, there's Records of Evil, Lawful Evil, Asmodean Coat campaign at 10 a.m. EST on Tuesday. Also on Tuesdays, Legacies of Kain, a Vampire the Masquerade game where the vampires are running a supernatural auction in Hawaii. That's at English, 2 p.m. EST on Tuesday. And then on Thursdays, Children of Wrath, a D&D meets Magic the Gathering game where they're in Dominaria and they're dealing with crap. And they also have made friends with a colossal dragon now. But by friends, I mean their employer totally seduced his daughter like a couple hundred years ago. And now they're back in the area. So, friends!
Oh, yeah. And does Banner have any thoughts?
Banner. He's just interested in what's going on here, and he's relying heavily on everyone around him to give him answers, and he doesn't go for like the, hey, they don't know anything. He's like, you guys should help me out understand all this. You're smarter than me.
I think we broke Tiv.
For me, I'll also be back tomorrow, just probably doing some gaming streams. So.
Okay.
So
And
smart.
okay, as for me, I am Joe. You'll find me here on Tansi doing Children of Wrath this Thursday. My God, my brain is not working now. Saturday for more discussing tabletop.
Yes.
And in 2 weeks, more grinding gears. See
Yep.
everyone then.
Yep. Bye, everybody.
Bye.